Are you feeling better now?
I'm fine.
What's this pain you got suddenly?
I told you it was a muscle pull.
That was not a muscle pull. I think we have to go to the doctor.
The last thing I need right now is a doctor.
But, Shweta, those two gundas who kidnapped you and took you into Parker's flat, are you sure they didn't molest you in any way?
We've been through this before.
And you said nothing happened.
Because nothing happened.
Yes, because if anything did happen, you must not be afraid to tell us.
Why should I be afraid?
Because of the Bangalore incident with Mohan Chandra. You didn't tell us. Your friend Mark told us.
But now you know about that.
Okay, Baba and I respect your privacy. We never touched the letters for so many years they've been lying there. And we know how sensitive you are to other people reading your mail.
And I appreciate that, Ma.
So then if something did happen, don't be afraid to tell me, please.
Was I raped? Is that what you're asking?
Or molested in any way, Bete?
And I just told you no. You don't believe me, do you?
What am I to believe? First you, then Varsha. What's happening to our family?
That's why let's not add to the complications.
I was only worried about your pain. I know everybody thinks I'm a very hard woman. But where it comes to you and Varsha, I'm softer than melted wax.
That pain I got earlier, you're right. It is something feminine. And I'll tell you about it. Maybe when Varsha gets back and this family is a family again.
But
Trust me on this. My pain has nothing to do with the kidnapping or anything that happened then. Nor is it fatal or dangerous.
okay, that's good. Take care.
I love you, I. You're the best mom in the whole world. And right now, I just want to lie down and rest for a while.
Okay, would you like some soup or something, baby?
Nothing at all. I just want to lie down and be alone for a while.
Okay.
Okay? And please shut the door off too.
Nobody will come in, Bete.
Please.
Okay, if you need anything, let me know.
I will.
And Mathurji, who told you I botched up the job?
That is not important.
Oh, it's important to me. You see, because whosoever this person is, he's spreading false rumors about me. And in my dhanda, rumors are like bullets, they kill.
Why is Piyush Raheja still alive? And why are PM Raheja and Sharma Sarkar still walking the streets and breathing?
You see, the only walking that BM Raheja is going to do now is in his dreams. And the only breathing that he's going to do is through an iron lung.
But he's still alive.
Some people say that vegetables like bangan and gobi are also alive.
Unlike your Bangan and Gobi, BM Raheja and Sharma Sarkar can identify their killer.
Yeah, I'm taking care of that.
Fortunately, when Mrs. Sarkar decided to go to the police and give a statement, our Michelle contradicted her and managed to confuse the police for a moment.
About this Michelle of yours, I think she's a very slippery customer.
Strange. That's exactly how she feels about you.
Oh, so she's the person who's been burrowing your kaan with all that bakwas about me.
She'd better. She doesn't get that salary because I'm impressed by her short hair.
Oh, really? And did she also tell you that she changed her mind at the last moment and tried to stop me from doing my job?
Oh, did she? That's very interesting. She says that you were taking too long. And when finally you decided to come in and kill out your friends, it was the wrong moment. She tried to warn you, but you were in such a great hurry.
Let me tell you something about myself, Mr. Mathur.
I don't have the time or the inclination to listen to you.
Mr. Mathur, when you call a tiger to your room, you can't ask him not to roar. You know, I think I will take a few minutes of your gamekeep after depending on myself. Mathurji, I wasn't born a hired killer. My parents didn't thrust a gun into my hand and say, "Ja beta ja, school ja, aur raste mein tu aadmi uda dena." No. Mine isn't a revenge story. No one killed my father. No one raped my mother. You know, if a filmy script writer were to think of my character, his producer director would tell him, "Hey, bhul ja yaar, jamta nahi." My story थोड़ी सी हटके है. You see, I have a master's degree in biology. If you today go to a place called Ambala Cant in Haryana and ask for Mr. A.K. Singh's Haveli, they'll point you in the direction of my ancestral home. My father was a respectable and learned man. The problem occurred when he died. My brothers and me, we fell out over the properties. They wanted all of them. And I said, what the hell? They're my brothers. Let them have it. So I picked up my dhoti and my lota and my degree and I came to Bombay. In Bombay, I didn't have much of a problem getting a job. A chemical dye manufacturing company, R&D department. There I met a person called Mr. B. Kumar. He was a trade union leader. But more importantly, he was the member of a well-known mafia gang in Bombay. Through him, I got some work. Good money. I knew about poisons. They liked my work. And I said, what the hell? Work is worship. I put away my microscope and my test tubes. And I picked up this tool. And you know what? Mathurji, I realized I had a better aptitude for this line of work than I had for scientific research. So I said, what the hell? पैसा ही कमाना है, ऐसे नहीं तो वैसे. The point I'm trying to make, Mr. Mathur, is that I could as easily be pouring H2SO4, that's sulfuric acid, into a beaker as down someone's throat. And I would take pride in doing either of the two. So when someone like you insinuates that I haven't been doing my job properly, I take that personal. And I think maybe I'm not working for the right man.
Or maybe I did not select the right man.
Let's get one thing very straight, Mathuji. You see, the killing of a human being is slightly different from the killing of partridges and ducks. It requires a little more ability than being able to pick up a gun, point it, and pull the trigger. You gave me an assignment to do. And I am not here to collect the balance of my payments. You called for me, I came. Now if you're quite finished, I have work to do. And maybe in a little while, I'll come back to collect the balance of my payments. But if you think, Mr. Mathur, that you can call back a tiger whilst he's feeding, you are in for a whole heap of trouble.
Look, I said nothing about calling you off the job. I understand you take pride in what you do. In fact, that's the reason I hired you. All I want are results and no publicity. You see this? Spotless. I like it that way. That's my image.
Mr. Mathur, your kurta is going to remain spotless. And so is your public image. But if you next time want to know how I did my job, you ask me directly. Don't ask for someone else's version of it.
As long as you do, as you've been told, I wouldn't even need to ask you.
It's a pleasure working for you, Mr. Mathur. I'll contact you when the job's over.
Hello? Hi. Yeah, tell me. No, I don't have to write it down.
Who is it?
Tonight, 10 p.m. Okay, yeah, that sounds fine. Just be on time, you know I'm about punctuality. Yeah, take care. Bye.
Who was that? Parker or Ranade?
Who are Parker and Ranade?
Look, who were you on the phone with?
To Oscar.
Oscar?
Yeah, my,
Your mate.
right. I gave him this number. We're meeting at the Raspberry Rhinoceros tonight. Would you like to come along, Pavan?
Raspberry Rhinoceros. You know, that sounds vaguely familiar.
Well, you were there just last month.
No, I've never been there before in my life.
Come on, Pavan. You don't have to be in the closet with me.
The closet?
You know, concealing your preferences.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
I think you do, Pavan. I've seen guys like you before. Trying to kid yourselves that you'll happily hetero, get married, even have kids. Jesus Christ. And then the frustration just keeps building till one day.
I have to go.
I don't think you have to go, Pavan. I think you have reached a point in your life where you are just rolling from crisis to crisis, pretending to be somebody you're not.
And you know who I really am?
I think I have a fair enough idea, Pavan. I was actually involved with one. Married. Jesus, it took me almost a year to try and get over him. Till Oscar came into my life and almost saved me.
I haven't the foggiest idea what you're talking about.
I'm talking about the real Pavan. The Pavan you've kept locked inside you all your life. Don't you think it's about time you let him loose? Set him free?
What are you talking about?
About you and Mohan Jetli.
Me and Mohan Jetli? Mohan Jetli, Jonathan? He's the guy with the shirt buttons undone so that you can see his navel and the hair on his goddamn chest. For God's sake. He's the guy who wears those skin-tight jeans and those gross cowboy boots. He's got to be the most repelling creature I've ever met.
Come on, Pavan. I know what went on between you and Mohan.
You know what's gone on between me and Mohan? Distance. That's what between us. Loads of distance.
Oh, come on, Pavan. You can't fool an old friend.
Oh, damn. I have to go and get a couple of books from the library, and it's going to be shutting very soon, so, hey, I'll catch you later.
Hold on. I'm not finished.
Jonathan, I am not going to give this absurd rumor even 1 minute's more discussion, because doing so will give it the credence it just doesn't deserve.
Okay, go. The library's going to close in 5 minutes, and Sandhya's a real stickler for closing on time. Go.
Yeah, right. So I'll see you at the Christmas Eve dance then.
See you then.
Okay? Bye.
Hey, hold on a minute. You know, I'm sorry I brought up that bit about Mohan.
Oh, hey, that's all right.
No, it's just everybody on campus is talking about it. You know, I thought since we're such good pals, maybe I should bring it up.
You're saying that people are talking about this? About this so-called sort of relationship between Mohan and me?
Basically, yeah.
But who could possibly be spreading these wild rumors, Jonathan?
Like I said, man, everybody on campus is talking. Just yesterday, I went to the prof's staff room to talk with Shaw. Matthias and Varkey were saying your name and his name in the same sentence, man. That's all I heard, but it was enough.
Okay, and you're saying that someone you really trust has told you this?
Yeah.
So who is it?
That's the tough part about it, man. You spend all your time palling around with somebody and you find him spreading poison like this. I mean, it makes you feel like you made a big mistake, and it hurts. It hurts like hell.
And is this the same person who is spreading this rumor?
Yeah.
Who is it, Jonathan?
Look, maybe he made a mistake. You know this guy's got a good heart, and you know he's got a good heart.
Tell me about it, Jonathan. Who is it?
It's Prithvi.
Prithvi? Prithvi?
Sharmila Sarkar.
You were there when it happened?
Yes, I was there. I didn't know what to do, and then I found this plastic card around his neck with the name of the doctor, Dr. Mehta, on it, and what to do in such a situation.
Yeah, he has had 2 strokes. Dr. Mehta asked him to wear that card around his neck. He hated it. Called it a dog collar. Thank you for all the trouble you've taken.
Not at all. We met Dr. Mehta outside. He said Mr. H is in a coma. After the operation, I was speaking with the doctor and he said there's some complication with diabetes.
Diabetic coma?
Huh. They've removed 2 bullets. Oh my God.
Who has done this to him?
Some gunda with a gun.
This happened in the PMR office?
Yes.
And you were there in the room?
Yes, I had been with him the full day. We were discussing something extremely important about...
Never mind all that. Tell me exactly what happened last night. How did this man get in the office? And why would he shoot my father?
It was late. Very late. Michelle, that's her name, no? She was wanting to go home. I had suspected something about her from first only. That is why I came down from Delhi. I didn't want anyone to overhear our baatcheet on the telephone. Anyway, Michelle was leaving, and just at that moment, the door opens suddenly, and this man walks in without knocking or anything. And Michelle, she sees this man and she gets frightened suddenly.
She knew this guy?
Definitely.
Tell me exactly what happened.
Well, I mean, I thought he was some visitor. But then I saw that he had a gun in his hand.
Yes?
I managed to call the office security, and they came quickly, thank God. And then Michelle came and told me it was safe for me to go back into the room. I found the plastic card, and I called up Dr. Mehta.
And all this happened last night?
Yes. You're wondering why I didn't call you then only, no?
No, not really.
I tried many times, but you were not at home.
Yes, I know. Things have been a little crazy recently, and I'm surprised you got me today.
I would have come over to your place, but I didn't want to leave his side.
You've been a great help, Mrs. Sirkar.
No, please. I only did what I had to do. If you want to take a break now, I'll be here.
Yeah, please, go ahead.
All right. But only for a few minutes. There are many things I have to talk to you about, Prithvi.
Let's leave the talking for later, please. I don't mean to sound impolite, but I'd like to spend some time with him alone.
This concerns him only. And you. And your MII friends.
What do you mean?
Prithvi, I did not come all the way from Delhi just to do business with your father. I came to tell him what I knew about Ashok Mathur and your brother Piyush.
I can understand you not wanting to come out of the closet and reveal the truth, Pavan.
You understand nothing about me.
You'll be surprised.
You know, I've been through this before. Back in MII, I was dogged by rumors about my so-called deviant preferences.
God, I hate that word. We're as normal as anybody else.
But I fought them. And I'll fight you too.
Pavan, I'm not here to fight you. I'm here to help you.
Help? You're the one who needs help. Psychiatric help.
Take it easy.
You can take your goddamn help and shove it down the toilet.
Why are you getting so head up, Pavan? I can understand what it must be like living the big lie, pretending to the world you're straight. I know what it must have been like working for Lehman, Carrington and Associates, hiding your preference for so long. Chand told me.
Chand told you? Oh, so Chand's been spreading all this libellous tripe about me. Okay, son of a... If I see him, I'll kill him. And you sorry excuse for a human being. You think something's wrong with my life, huh? That I have problems, that you can set them right with a few words and platitudes, huh? But I know you. Jonathan, Prithvi, Chand, Steve, we're all the same. Chauvinistic, irresponsible, insensitive.
Please.
But I can handle you. Yes, like I handle them. With Jonathan and his vicious mind games. Prithvi and his macho bullying. And Chand and his sniveling rivalry. I can handle you. Yes, I can.